Hey everybody, me and Buster want to say welcome to Little Cahaba Junkin, where we share a whole lot of Junkin and even more Jesus. Enjoy our video. Hey everybody, it's me, Kayla Friday, and welcome back to Little Cahaba Junkin. Behind me is the beautiful home of our friend Elizabeth, and earlier in the year she had a very bad accident. A tree that was a very, very large tree fell through the center of her home, standing behind us, and they were unable to live in their home for a few months during remodeling. But the light at the end of the tunnel, sweet Elizabeth used this as an opportunity to kind of remodel some things. She saw the light at the end of the tunnel. She got lots of things that she had wanted to get done for a while done during this process. And now that the home is all put back together, she has been gracious enough to invite us to come and see all the fun things she's done. We'll hopefully come back for a Christmas tour. So this will be kind of a fall tour, but just also we're gonna take a look around Elizabeth's beautiful home and the things she's changed. But I know you're gonna love it. She has some of the best pieces and wonderful taste. So let's go inside and check it out. Coming up here on her porch, I love her door hanger, and she still has her beautiful pumpkins. Let's see if she's ready for us. Hey, Elizabeth, you look so beautiful today. I gotta show them your pants too.
Oh, thank you.
Where
Thrift
did those come
Thrift
from?
store.
I love it. Well, thank you so much for letting us come in
You
and
are
see
welcome.
your beautiful home.
No, you're not going to see everything back yet. I still have empty walls, and there's stuff piled on the dining room table, and my hutch is not put back together yet, and these aren't put back together yet.
Well, everything is so pretty, and I had told a little bit earlier about how the tree fell. I want to show this because I love Elizabeth just tucks things everywhere, and it looks so cute. Like I would never think to like tuck all this in here, but I had told them about the tree falling and that you kind of use this as an opportunity to paint and get rid of your popcorn ceiling.
Add crown molding. We got new countertops and sink in the kitchen. My bathroom's practically all brand new.
It looks so good. I can't wait to show them.
And stuff. So, but it's good. It's good. We I guess you could say do the whole making lemonade out of lemons kind of thing.
That's right.
And but like I said, I still haven't put my gallery wall. I haven't put this and all that kind of stuff. I have ideas of what I want to put here. I have several old leaded glass windows that are clear.
Oh, yes.
And that'll kind of match my door here.
Yes.
See, it got that look there. They're not real, but that's what that is.
Yes.
But I got to get my nephew over here.
Those are so heavy to secure.
Yeah, and then too, this stair. So we might wind up having to rent a, what do you call it? Scaffolding or something, so he can actually work. But I got to get him over here and hire him to do it.
Well, we'll show them everything that we have done, because everything that you have is so pretty. I said Elizabeth just has the best taste.
Well, thank you.
And this was here before,
yes,
I think.
It was. That was one of my things I wanted to get back up pretty quickly because I love it there.
And she, like I said, she said we got a new ceiling. This is right. Where did the tree fall?
Well, the tree fell from that corner of the house all the way to this corner.
Yes.
But right here was a huge hole.
Yes.
And then, of course, once the rain kept coming, all that ceiling fell in.
Yes.
And luckily, Scott and I, it was like 6:30 in the morning on Memorial Day. Scott and I got up here and we noticed that it was staining already, and there was all over the place. And so I ran downstairs and grabbed a tarp and we threw it over the pillow, over the sofa, and stuff over these chairs. And then I didn't get this moved quick enough, this right here, and it just went, all the ceiling fell.
Oh no!
I busted out crying.
I know you did.
So we slid all those sheetrock and the wet sheetrock and the insulation and stuff off of this, and I slid it over there. Luckily, this is holding all of my vintage and antique Christmas.
And say, and because you salvaged as much, she said, I have got to save the ironstone.
Yes, but luckily, the way I had this packed in here, I have a huge sheet of plastic on top of everything, tucked all down in the sides, and I think that protected it. Yes. Because Scott will sit things here sometimes. And, you know.
I know. Yes. But I'm so glad you saved the chairs because these chairs, I always tell Elizabeth, I love them. And I found, it's not the same, but I found one pretty, like, you know, that new one.
I like yours. I like the way it sits at the side of it.
I love it.
These need cleaning really bad, and I've got to, the insurance said they'll pay to have them cleaned. I don't know if they still will now, but it's got to be done by a special kind of something because of the fabric that it's made of. I'm like, oh, great. You can't just do it, you know.
I know.
Stanley Steamer kind of.
I know. Yes, please just call Stanley Steamer. But like, can we just do it and y'all reimburse us?
Yeah, that might be what we wind up doing. Some of those feathers I found, but the turkey feathers I bought. And the pheasant feathers, of course, I didn't find, but the hawks and all that kind of stuff.
I love just, so her house right now has got some fall touches, but we're going to be having a ladies' Christmas at some point, and I'm so excited. And this was one of our inspirations for Penny getting her stack of baskets because of Elizabeth, because everything is always so good, and I can't wait to see it all once she's completely finished. But, you know, perfection takes time.
Yeah. And plus, especially when you change your mind while you're working on it.
And this will probably be one of my, it's always one of my favorite collections of hers, are these little books.
I'm always on the lookout for them. I think it's about gotten too tall. It wants to lean now.
I love it though.
And that little trick is tuck cardboard here and there underneath.
Oh yes, to stabilize it.
Yeah, stabilize it. Those belonged to my great grandmother. I think I've told the story before about some of the things of her. My grandfather lost his mother when he was 7 months old, so he never really knew her. She died in the Spanish flu.
Yes, I remember you saying that. Yeah,
and those belong to her. You'll see Christmas ones too. I found that turkey at the thrift store for $6.99.
He is so cute.
He's beautiful and he's vintage.
Love it. And she hasn't finished this piece, but you said this is going to be your curiosity cabinet.
My curiosity cabinet.
But, and is this the piece from Marsha?
Yeah, Marsha.
At Vintage Views. I can't wait to see this styled. It's such a beautiful piece.
Yeah, I'm glad it was white already on the inside too.
Yes.
That'll make the stuff pop off of it better.
Absolutely. I love it.
Yeah, so.
And I love your white couches. Buster would never, but I just love them.
These are looking pretty rough. It's time to clean them, and
they're so bright. It makes everything so bright though.
And I tell you, the bleach works great on because that's duck cloth, so you can bleach it.
And Elizabeth says she just kind of stuck everything in here, and a lot of these are out of her yard. I love how you've got the books.
Yeah, I stuck the books in there to help kind of just, I don't know.
It's so pretty. I just love everything.
Okay, Kayla, I got to show you where I got these right here. These little things. You know they're magnolia things.
Okay, yeah.
I was at the 1022 building, and I looked down,
if you don't know,
a bunch of them, that huge magnolia tree.
Yeah,
I started picking
the
them
1022 building is here in Alabaster, and it has doctor's offices and stuff. Get what you need to, Elizabeth. When I first started working at the hospital where I am now, for Christmas one year, we have a bunch of holly bushes. If you're from the hospital, I did not do this, but I went out there and clipped a whole bunch of holly for Christmas. And one of the little guys maintenance man walked by. He's like, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm confiscating some of these holly clippings." He said, "Okay, that's fine."
I have a wild holly tree that's grown up out in kind of on the edge of my woods that I go out and pick stuff too.
I love all your little demijohns. They're so pretty.
There's some of my little bitty ones are in the kitchen on that new piece there.
Yes, that you sent us didn't you send us a picture of that?
I did,
yes. And look, it's just a little old duster. And it's got the real feathers.
Found out that estate sale. I'm pretty sure it came from the one in Montevallo of the historical. I made this. I did this. Right here.
Oh my goodness, Elizabeth.
This drove me crazy. Took way too long than it should have taken.
Boy, it's so pretty though.
But I got it all put together, and I think the ones you buy, I would be willing to bet there's probably a styrofoam.
There is
in there inside of it.
Yes,
and they cover that, and then they stick it down the top.
Yes, I have one. Yeah.
But this is all wheat.
It's gorgeous.
This piece right here, but it just wouldn't stand up good. I thought I need something with the little rod or something. Yes. That is a trophy base. And it has that steel rod that goes up in there. That's what happens when you're a hoarder. You find.
But look, you knew you were going to need that trophy base for something.
So it worked out great.
You knew. You said, in a few years, I'm going to need something this tall. And I just love Elizabeth's collection. Penny just
this is what we want to have. But Penny loves her ironstone pictures, and we aspire to have as much as Elizabeth one day.
Elizabeth's running out of spots.
Well, look good. You just keep buying it, and I'll get it from you. Like I said, I just love how you have everything just tucked, and everything is just, it goes together so well.
Thank you. I feel like if you love it, it's going to work.
Yes.
You're going to make it work. I decided to go ahead and pull out my deers. I'll leave those out through Christmas, but I thought they kind of fallish too.
They are.
This piece right here, this little platter right here that's old, Scott's Nana gave it to me. And, you know, Scott's 69 years old, so his Nana, you know, and I think she said it belonged to her father or her grandfather. I can't remember.
Love it.
And you can tell it was used because
yes, all the plate the fork marks.
Yeah, and the cutting marks.
And what kind of little plant is this? Because this is a real plant.
What is Euronymous? I can't remember what it's called. I've had that and it's been in this little thing for, I'm not kidding, probably 10 years, maybe longer. And it just never does get that big, I guess because it's...
And I love how you just got all your little... That's so cute.
This lived outside while we moved out for a while.
Yeah.
And they kind of did a number on the little pots and stuff.
Everything is so pretty, and I love your Turkish rug pillow.
Thank you.
I have several of those, but I just get the covers because the pillows.
That's what I would do now.
Yeah.
That one I picked up at a store in Oklahoma.
I love your bulldog pictures.
I do too. Like I've said before, I've never owned a bulldog, but I just fell in love with those.
And these are just gorgeous. Elizabeth has true beautiful vintage pieces that you can't just go find anywhere. She has been collecting for how long?
Oh my gosh. Over 30 years.
But you're only 30 years old.
Yeah.
I love it.
It's amazing that I've got a 34-year-old daughter and I'm only 35.
I know. I just love
we'll go 40.
I love all the dog pictures. I do too. You know I'm a crazy dog person, and I just love it.
When I get my wall over here done, you'll see, I don't know if you remember or not, there's quite a few dog pictures
yes.
in that. And Mary Beth made those little sheep a long time. Oh, the baby turned over.
I was just about to ask if your grandbaby's made them, but Mary Beth is her daughter.
Yes, she made those.
Well, I'm trying to get him, but he's laying down by his mama. That's so cute.
Museum putty.
Okay.
It's good stuff. It's like a little wax and it's sticky. You can buy it in this little jar. That's great for like if your pictures want to go wonky or stuff like that. Just put a little ball of it under there. And it'll help. And it doesn't mess up your walls and stuff.
And I love, so Elizabeth has just all kind of little stools and stuff as side tables. So if you, like nothing in my house matches. I just kind of find stuff. Yeah. But if you're out junking and find like little pieces like this, you've got a side table. And it all just blends so well. It doesn't matter what kind of wood or anything. It just all goes.
Yeah, if I like it, I get it.
And now we are in Mommy's kitchen. Yes. Mommy is what her grandbabies call her.
My grandbabies call me Mommy. Let you look at these.
And this is a new little rack area.
Yes.
The tall plate rack was over here.
Yes, that tall pot rack was there, and I had a little table here with my microwave on it. But when I got my air fryer oven, I decided I refused to put it on the countertops. So I started looking around. I found this on Wayfair. And I kind of like I know it's kind of industrial, but it also kind of reminds me of a French kitchen.
Yes.
Kind of. And I happened to have this little piece of marble that fit in there to level it up. And those little pheasants came from, I can't remember if it was a estate sale or if I got them at that Highway 11. I think I got them on Highway 11.
So cute. And what are they? Are these weights?
Those are the weights.
Oh,
yeah. See, here's this is the big one. That's the pound. And then look how tiny. I mean, tiny, tiny. I got this at
I love it.
Yellowhammer in Leeds.
I have not been yet.
It's a good place. It's good.
I definitely want to go.
Yeah. So, and
this reminds me, of like a little bistro. Like I'm going to get some
I was hoping
French bread and some what's it called? The bread with
baguettes.
Yes.
And like we keep our chips and snacks in that.
I just love a wicker piece.
I do too. And this is where we keep our bread.
Yes.
And then that's my onions in that little piece. Yes. And that's my potatoes. And
I just love it.
The only reason I got this too is for this, to be able to hang.
Yes, all your little pieces.
And it came with some hooks. And I was researching of how to age stainless steel.
Yeah.
And you can do it. It does work. Let's see if I got one that's easy to get to. Here's one. See the difference?
Oh yes, yeah.
And it's CLR.
Oh.
But you have to soak it. So I'd already put all this together.
Yeah,
so
you're like, I'm not doing that,
No.
she said.
No, not getting it back apart again. And
that would be a nightmare. Because
yeah,
if all those socks, I love it, but when everything comes unassembled, I just want to rip my hair out.
I know. Scott's really good at putting things together. I'm usually just around and just like, okay, you know.
That looks right. That looks like the picture.
Yep. Or hold this, and you know, I'm pretty good at it too, but Scott's better. That's got to finish getting loaded up too. I'm not finished. My sweet sister
Pennies loves the wheat pattern.
I've got a little I've got a picture too with it. I've got the lid to this. I just haven't put it. My sister-in-law gave me these 3 plates.
Love it.
And then there's the rest of it. She kept one to put in hers, but she told me, I told her, I said, I'll buy them from her. She goes, no, you can have them. She said, but if you do sell them, let me do there. Those are handleless cups.
I love that.
Yeah.
And I have brought Elizabeth these. She just tucked them in there.
I can't wait.
But I love all her little stuff.
See all my little butter pats and
some of the. And tell them when you get done about the bone. Yes.
This tiny. That's actually is a milk bone, but we had a grand dog.
Yeah.
His name was Tyson, and he was a little pitty mix and sweet. He had that sweet temperament.
Yes.
And we adored that dog. I mean, he would spend it when he comes spend out Grandma and Grandpa is what we jokingly called ourselves.
Oh, my Buster has a mama and papa for sure.
We were Grandma and Grandpa, but of course, when the grandkids came along, we were Mommy and Gogi because that's what Jackson chose. But we used to get these, even when he was full grown, we got these little ones so that we can just give him lots of snacks, you know. And I moved a piece of furniture in here or something after he had died.
Yeah.
It was probably a year after he had died. I found that. And I teared up.
Yes.
And I just put it in here. I said, I'm going to keep it. I'm just going to tuck it in somewhere.
That's your little Tyson bone.
That's my little Tyson bone.
I love it.
He slept in the bed with us.
Oh, for sure. Look at that stamp.
Yeah, some of these, all of those are stamped. Right? They're almost square ones are stamped.
I love it.
And this one's just super thick. There's one or two. These are like
these could be used as a weapon.
I think that might have been a child's play. I don't know.
I love it, but look at the stamp.
Now I have saw one time, y'all, in an antique store. I saw them this size and this size right here. Mm-hmm. And they were labeled as spoon wrists.
Okay.
I don't know. Because Victorians had everything. A piece of silverware and a piece of plates or whatever for everything.
Yes.
I mean, like the bone plates.
Yes.
Like I've got, and stuff. And but anyway, they
love them.
So I don't know. They may be butter pats, but they are a little bit big.
Those are so pretty.
Those are the ones, Blue Willow. Yeah. Yes. These are the 1930 or 40s. Those are the ones, remember I was telling you, Cindy and I were talking about me being in that house.
Yes, in the closet. Yes.
And then the ceilings above us are squeaking. And
she said, oh my goodness.
Cindy was like, get out of here. Cindy went, I found that at a thrift store in Fort Payne.
I love that.
I know that'll be covered up, but that stuff right there is really good because your old ironstone, and your old ironstone is never going to be level. Like, see this kind of bows, this plateau bows. And everything. So I use that to keep it from rocking or something,
Yes, so. I love it. And I've got to show them these pictures. Oh, I love them.
I got them at the Highway 11 Antique Alley. I think I paid about $10 for each one of them. I found them in 2 different places. No, I remember now. This one I did, and this one came from an estate sale. That Montevallo, remember that Montevallo estate sale, the historical, that was there. It was out in one of their buildings.
I love it. Look at the sheep.
I love sheep and cows. But if you look at this is my daughter Mary Beth says this is EIEIO.
Oh yeah.
This is McDonald's farm because there's cows, ducks, chickens,
everything,
pigs,
just every little animal.
Turkeys. Yeah. I think is that a fox?
Probably.
Or something.
Yeah, that's a fox.
Yeah.
It's coming out of the water.
Yeah, it's stuff. So there she goes. That's old McDonald's farm right there.
I love it.
Because it's got every one of them.
And
Mommy's Art Gallery.
Yes.
And we had the cabinet taken out up there because we got to get a new refrigerator. It's coming. But this way, there used to be a cabinet went up there, but when they were redoing everything, we had them take this out.
Yeah.
So that we don't have to worry about tall. I'm looking for a taller refrigerator because I didn't want a big old refrigerator.
Yes.
You know.
I love it. I love those. Are those like bread?
They're French bread baskets. Yeah.
I'm telling you, Elizabeth has the best stuff.
And then that right there, the little white plate, is an address from Romania or Czechoslovakia.
Oh my gosh.
I can't remember which one. I looked it up, and it's an address.
I love it. And I love this little thing always on the side of your refrigerator. I don't know. It's just so
I almost
cute.
didn't put it back, but then I missed it, so I didn't put it back.
It's just like little snippets of stuff. And her beautiful new, yes, I love it. And this sink is gorgeous. I love it. And like I said, Elizabeth just literally poked stuff. Like, and this you said was Scott's.
Scott's mother and dad's silver when they, that was their silver.
I never would have thought of putting just like a collection of it in there. Like, that's so sweet.
And believe it or not, it helps it from not tarnish as much.
I love it.
And one good thing about it being there, I used to have it up there, but one thing about there is like if we need an extra spoon or extra something, we just reach in there and grab it.
I love it. And then Elizabeth had given me some of these that I have out. I love all of it. So cute. And all of her little collection of creamers. And I love how you've got your little leaves up there.
Thank you. I actually literally picked the leaves up out of the yard and traced them and then cut them all out.
She's so crafty. And did you make this too?
I did not. Kayla, I found that at America's Thrift Store. You know the little bags?
Yes.
For $1.99. Somebody else made it. I'm like, I wouldn't have made it.
Heck no, but they it's adorable.
Yeah, I loved it. And then I had this little wired one. I think it might have been real ones, or maybe, I think it's air dry clay, probably.
Yeah.
And I wish I could have found a ton more, but she said that was the last one they had.
And you said that was a clock weight.
That's a clock weight. It's cast iron. Yeah. And
so pretty.
and y'all, I'm gonna be putting the cabinets up here are gonna be white. I'm gonna be painting the inside, and they will not have doors put back. But down here, I'm putting the doors back and keeping the bottom black because of my appliances.
Yes.
I can always paint them later if I get different appliances. I'm a weirdo. I'm not getting a stainless steel refrigerator. I'm getting another white refrigerator.
I don't blame you. Mine, everything that comes in like the newer houses, they just like stock them with stainless steel. And when I tell you, they get so nasty.
I've heard people say that.
Oh, every finger, and there's anything you touch, they are, it's just hard to keep clean.
This little crock right there, if you'll turn it around.
This one?
I like it better without showing but other people probably would like it.
Oh, the oil.
It's Wesson oil.
So cute.
I found it at that estate sale in Montevallo.
I'm telling Elizabeth,
You can leave it turned like
just
that.
leave it turned like that.
Yeah, it's fine. You don't have to turn it back.
I love it. Just all her
That
little
little lamp
collections.
that looks like a samovar came from the thrift store probably 25 years ago.
I love
I
it.
probably paid $3 for it. That's back when you could get a lot of good stuff.
Yes. But it's becoming more popular. Like, I mean,
Yes,
it's always
it
been
is.
popular, but like it's a fad now for the
it
vintage
is.
stuff.
And I love watching the Thrift with Me kind of for the vintage stuff. My favorite ones though, the Thrift with Me and then Style.
Yes.
Those are my favorite.
And I've always wanted one of these, but I haven't found one I can afford yet.
A friend of mine had that, and he sold it to me for $75. I know it's kind of crazy, but
no, that's a good price on them.
And
because,
I think this one must have broken because I think somebody carved this out.
Yeah,
it looks like, but
it's so cute.
Yeah.
And what are these little
insulators?
Yes, they'll be tiny ones.
This Christmas, those little gonna have some little bottle brush trees in them.
I love it. So cute.
And I found this at the thrift store too. It's a little creamer, but I love the colors on it.
Yes, it is adorable.
I like
and I love how you've got like your little matches and stuff. I just love that.
These I found. I have to look and see if there's still some. I'll get you some at Home Accents. They have the boxes of them.
Yeah.
And these are. I think I've cut these off.
Oh,
I cut them
longer.
off. They're long.
Yeah.
They're actually like this long.
Oh, that's nice.
I cut them off to fit in here
To use for candles and stuff. I love it.
And they had them for like 50 cents. So I bought a couple of boxes, and
her collection is just awesome.
That's another thing I've been collecting for a long time. And I now have two flocks of sheep, because now that I have 2 rams, I gotta have 2 flocks of sheep, because we can't have 2 rams in a flock.
I love
So I now have 2 flocks of sheep.
So precious. And all her trophies. You'll see some more in a minute, but I just And now we are in Elizabeth's bathroom. This is all pretty much new,
yes.
she said.
Yeah, I kept the toilet's not in the bathtub, and the tile around the bathtub, but everything else is new. But none of the decorations are new.
But it looks brand new, and this color is so pretty.
Thank you. It is Privilege Green from Sherman-Williams.
I love it.
But I have been hoarding stuff for a long time.
And she had been wanting to redo this bathroom, not with a tree falling through her house, but she said, "Here's my chance."
Yep. We were like, we've already got a contractor. Let's go with our contractor was phenomenal. It's H&H Construction.
H&H
And his
Construction.
name is Evan, and he is phenomenal. I found those soaps at an estate sale too.
Cute.
At that same one in Montevallo.
I love the buttons.
I do too. That's another one of my things.
I love like just little collections of stuff. And what's the S? Is that
it? I thought I had one with B that had a B on it, and I'm pretty sure I do. I've just got to find it. It's just a monogram. I like old linens. That is an antique linen. That is a bath towel.
A bath towel?
Yes, that is what they would consider a bath towel.
Honey, that wouldn't even
I know.
get one of my rolls dry.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so cute. I just didn't know if it was like your mama's or something.
No, of course it S. It could be for Scott, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna
That's true. Yes.
I'm gonna find my B's. I've got to find them. And this is something else I've had forever and ever and ever, is these mirrors and these old clocks. But I love here, these are all medicine. And
so cute.
Like this one, these two are Bear aspirin. So this one's I put the buttons in them.
I love it.
And this was, I think it was castor oil.
Oh, goodness gracious.
And then these are probably cough medicines or elixirs, if you know what I mean.
The cocaine elixirs, yes.
You know, like the Andy Griffith, show.
Yes.
Remember Aunt Bee and all her little friends bought
Yes,
stuff.
the snake oils.
Yeah, the snake oils.
I love it. That's hilarious. Yeah, I'm telling you how some of our ancestors survived. I don't know. Which, well, I mean,
yeah, Coca-Cola had cocaine in it.
I mean, it's just wild.
This right here is an architectural piece that
love it.
I've
perfect for a towel rack. Yeah.
And I sprayed it with a weather defense.
Okay.
It stops the rust and seals it, so you don't have to worry about it. That's the thrift store.
So cute. And I love the little linens.
Yep, I found that at an antique store.
I love that.
That came from, I don't know if you've been to the Shades Mountain one.
Yes, I have.
Yeah, and I found that there.
Cute. And her new counter is so pretty. And you said this was
that's old.
An antique.
That's an antique piece.
Enamel. Is that enamel?
It's enamel cast iron. Just like the tubs would be and stuff. And I had the mirror already.
So pretty. And this, tell them about this. This
came from Love Lady Thrift Store, and it was $6. It was $5.99. This, if I'm not mistaken, this frame is mid to late 1800s.
So
it's that style.
Yes.
And I don't know, the glass has got bubbles in it. It's got air bubbles. I don't know if this is, I don't think that's original, but I think it's old and I think it's hand done. I don't know. But when I saw it, Cindy and I they have a ramp thing. My sister Cindy and I were going up the ramp. She was ahead of me. I said, Cindy, look at that right there. And she ran and grabbed it. And I couldn't believe it. It was $6. I just about, I couldn't believe it.
It's just, you just find the best stuff. And she found this with us at Petals.
Yep.
So
and I've had that apothecary jar for a long time.
I love it.
These are my face, instead of cotton pads.
Yes.
You're going to see how weird I am.
You're not weird.
But I had some flannel pajamas, all cotton flannel pajamas that were that's that fabric.
Yeah.
And I finally decided just to get rid of them. And I couldn't stand it. So I cut them up in little squares and I use them for my
that's perfect. That's nothing wrong with that.
And I put them in a laundry bag, a lingerie bag to wash them. And we just wash them with our white towels.
I love it. That's perfect. Look, and you're saving the earth, Elizabeth.
That's right.
One facial, one pajama facial at a time. Yes. We're tickled now.
Yep.
And this is Scott's little man area.
Yeah. Y'all probably seen it if you watched the last one. You saw it, but he did finally get him some new bookcases. Y'all, all wood bookcases are hard to find.
I bet.
Stupid expensive.
I know. Oh, any true wood furniture is high as.
But that's what we wanted. He wanted wood. And we finally found it at the Alabama Furniture Mart, or that
in Calera.
Yeah.
And he is a Doc Savage fan.
Yes, he is.
The arch enemy of evil.
Uh-huh. Yep.
I love it. And
of course,
I still love this Alabama.
I do too. And 1955 is the date on it, and that's the year Scott was born. So,
I just love it.
Of course, he was born in Georgia, so. And he won't let me put all the globes back up in here. So.
Well,
and he acts like this is his room or something.
I know. Like, tell him this is our house. He just lives in it.
Yeah, he just, this keeps getting crooked. Probably because this is too small. I probably need to.
I love all the trophies, and they're so sweet. I just love them.
This plant right here loves this spot, and it gets a lot of sun, y'all. I read that this can take more sun than people think. You just got to make sure you water it more often. And it has gone crazy.
It's really pretty.
And these are
all her little knickknacks and treasures.
Yeah. And a lot of these things are, some of this is some of the stuff that means something to Scott. And some of it's just because I like it. But this was Scott's Nana's secretary. And these were his marbles.
I love that.
The Superman. His parents owned an old trailer on Lower Martin Lake.
Okay.
And I rented a lot, for that we'd go up and everything. It was just a little 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom trailer that we had some of the best times in.
Yes.
Well, then my parents bought it.
Okay.
After they decided to sell it. And then my parents bought it. And they had it for a while. And when they were getting ready to sell it. But this has been in there since.
This is the trailer?
Yes, it was in the trailer. And it's old. It is 1976.
I love that.
And it, and stuff. So I asked him, I said, do you want to keep using this?
Yeah.
Taking a risk of it getting broken.
Yeah.
And so he decided not. So
he brought it in here.
Well, I brought it in here.
Or you brought it in here.
Yeah, I said, do you want to put it in there?
I love it.
And of course, that's all his police stuff. And
I just love those. Oh my goodness.
And this is Scott's Nana and Big Daddy. This is who owned the cat. This was hers.
I love it.
Like I've said before, this reminds me of Bonnie and Clyde.
Yes, for the car and everything.
Car and her hair,
yes,
and just the way
he's posing.
Yes,
like I just.
She had natural curly hair, so it was in that little wavy stuff. And this is in here because it's May of '55, and Scott was born in May of 1955. So
I just love it.
And
so cute.
Everything. So. But we're still trying. These came out of the place where my grandfather grew up.
Are those marbles?
Yeah, well, they are marbles. He played with them as marbles, he said. But actually, this one and this one's not really marbles. It's probably clay. I forgot what they call them when they have leftover clay. And they'll get in these little balls somehow or another. And that's probably that's probably some sort of shot of some kind, or something.
Yes, but
anyway,
those were his marbles.
He played with them. He grew up very, very poor on the coast of Mississippi. Really poor.
That's awesome that you have those.
Yeah. So my mom actually picked those up when she went to help clean out the house and things. So
I love it. Perfect.
Last time we were in here, I could not find my other flag, and I found it. So those are my 48 star flags.
Elizabeth has found probably all kinds of stuff because she's been pulling out boxes.
Yes.
I'm telling you, one of these days, I'm going to go in her treasure trove and hunt for stuff.
I'm hoping to get that thing cleaned out. I was on my way.
She was going to have a sale.
Yes.
And I was so excited that the roof happened.
Yes. And then, so I'm really thinking about end of January, 1st of February.
I'll be here.
Because around here, it'll be in my garage, but around here, it could be 70 degrees.
That's right. It won't be too hot.
Yeah, and then, or it could be, 29. So who knows? But or icy. But we'll see.
The real junkers will show up.
Yes, and so I'm hoping to do that.
And we'll make sure we share about it too.
Yes. That was.
And we're in her bedroom, by the way, everybody.
I had that. And I got it at the thrift store.
That is crazy.
And again, I think I probably paid, I've had it for years and years and years. I bet I didn't pay $5 for it. It didn't come with the crystals. But somebody had spray painted it black. And it is a vintage brass one.
Yes. Oh,
and
so pretty.
I thought about trying to get the black off. I was like, I just don't want to. I don't want. So, good old rub and buff.
I love
and
that.
It had the original canopy also. And I had it in here when they were, because I told them, go ahead and take out the ceiling fan when they're getting ready to put everything back, because, they redid the ceilings.
Yes.
And I started looking at the electrician was here. We couldn't put things back up. And because of insurance stuff, you have to have an electrician. So he was putting it up. He goes, "Where's the canopy?" I was like, "It's not there." He said, "No, we never did find it." So he said, "I've got to come back.
Yeah.
If you'll find one." I said, "I'm never going to find." I found that one.
Yes.
It's bronze. It was bronze.
But it looks great.
And then I gold leafed it.
Yeah.
And then I put gold on it. So it worked out fine. And also the medallion is crooked, but you know.
It's perfect.
It's fine.
You quit focusing on the imperfections. That's what makes it beautiful, Elizabeth. Oh, I just love it. I love.
Yeah, that's an old pastel. That's an actual pastel painting.
And we have Scott CPAP. That's what's on mine too. But I love this piece of furniture over here. Oh.
I'd love to find a little bit bigger piece, a little taller, to put right here.
Oh yes,
I can't ever remember. I think that's East Lake. I think that's
just love it.
There's two of them. I get messed up. That came out of my hoard downstairs. That piece over the bed.
It's just gorgeous.
And somebody had already painted it gold, and then I noticed there was white behind it, so I sanded it some more.
And where did your comforter come from?
I actually got it from Wayfair.
Okay.
It's linen, and
it is.
Yeah, it's
so
linen.
soft.
It's actually a duvet cover.
Okay.
But I don't need it.
It's so thick. Yeah.
I don't need it, and it's big enough to where I just use it as a bedspread.
I love it. And then she tell them what you did with the
I
sham.
felt like I need something here, and I know these are probably not that popular valances.
It don't matter.
But I needed something here. I had a sheer here, but I needed something here, and it came with two shams. So this is kind of like making sure I'm going to like it kind of situation. So I just took a seam ripper and ripped them apart and left it sewn in the middle, and then just used those little clips. That's Walmart stuff, and put them up there. And I like it.
I do too.
You know, and
I love it.
I may try to find. I think I'll get some nicer blinds. We like the blinds because we like to open this window.
Yes.
Like right today, it's open.
Yes.
And stuff. So
perfect. And her babies.
that's my baby. That's my first. That's my mama baby. Mama's baby.
Oh.
And then.
And who are these?
That's the little round one's me.
That's you.
Grade.
Oh my
first
goodness.
grade.
Look at you.
And the other one is my mother. And I think on the back of it says first grade.
That's so sweet.
I'm surprised she has that because her family was so poor. I'm surprised they had were able to get pictures.
That is so sweet. And then her bone plate. She had to teach us what a bone plate was. People were so fancy, weren't they?
They were. I'm not kidding. Like you and I said. When I eat my wings, I need a basket. Yes. I usually eat, you know.
Yes, and I just pull the meat right off the bone with my teeth, honey. I'm not.
That's where I like to cook them at home because I can get as messy and be crazy as I want to without worried about people looking at me and the rest.
I don't. People probably look at me crazy, but they just say, "Look at her. She is enjoying herself."
But, I mean, I gnaw the meat off the bone.
I do too because I'm getting every bite of it.
And a piece of fried chicken on the bone. To me, there's nothing better than fried chicken on the bone.
Yes,
chicken fingers are good. But on the bone,
fried
and
chicken,
I will gnaw that chicken breast or that all the way down. Scott will leave all this meat.
No, I do too.
And same thing with the pork chop.
Me too. And now we're on the back porch, and you can see how massive some of these trees are out here. So, and look at the knots; they're so big.
This one looks like a heart. See it right here?
Yes, it does.
And it looks like almost like a human heart.
Yes.
You know? But a certain way you look at it, it looks like the Valentine heart too.
And Elizabeth even has on her porch all kind of good little stuff. And like I said, she just puts little nature bits out here, and it's just so cute.
All that lichen usually falls on my deck.
I love it.
You know, will fall around on my deck.
And that was hanging in there by the stairs last time, wasn't it?
Yeah. No, another one. A different
one.
Okay. Yeah, I have to. That one stays out here. And I know I should have changed these pussy willows out for fall, but I just love them. They have been out here since last spring.
And they look,
and they're
looking great.
Here's a little bird feather, but
it said it was still in a little piece. And I told Elizabeth to be looking for me one of these drying racks because I want one so bad. I may just take her. She'll never know.
You can, I don't know if you noticed, we don't have stairs on our deck. But we do have an escape route. You have to come find our escape route.
Oh, don't you worry. I would.
Under there
I could do it.
is my granddaughter's That's their little grocery cart under here.
Oh, I was like, where?
There, under
Oh,
there.
yeah, it's her little grocery. She's going shopping.
Yes, they love it. They'll come out here. I have twin granddaughters.
Yes.
And they'll be 4 in February. They'll come
I can't
out here
believe that.
and get those, and then they'll go,
yep.
and they'll just pick stuff up.
They're buying lots of pumpkins.
This is drying. You can hear
Oh,
the
it's like a
leaves.
gourd on my,
Yeah, you can hear the
a lot
leaves.
of them, you
Yeah,
can
yeah.
end up drying.
I'm gonna try.
So pretty. Just little things everywhere. She's just got all kinds of little stuff, and I just love how you did these.
Thank you. My vignetting. That's
Yes.
what I call it, vignetting.
She's just got little.
This normally sits
Stuff
here.
everywhere.
This is we use as our side table.
I love it. I mean, look, and she's got a heater as her side table.
Yeah, and that's
perfect.
just a glass pie plate so that
Keep it from
and you can set it down.
And I just the reason I love Angel Vine is because of Elizabeth. Because this one right here is so pretty.
It likes all that sun.
Yes, and Lord, they drink a lot of water.
Yes, they do.
I can water my other plants once every 2 weeks, and that I have to just soak. And I love how you've got this. So cute. And wait till y'all see this over here. I've already obviously been in and looked because I have to have a chance to look at everything. But look at this she made. Oh, I love it, Elizabeth.
Thank you. I think at Christmas, wouldn't it be cute to tuck little greenery
Yes.
things in and maybe tie a little,
Yes.
or cut some greenery in here and.
I just love it.
As you can,
Absolutely love it.
thank you.
This is the best.
I never could. I keep trying to get a plant for this. I think I'm going to try a cyclamen again.
Yeah.
You know, cyclamens can live pretty cold.
Okay.
This is but the squirrels love them. They keep eating the leaves off of them.
Squirrels eat everything
Oh my
I have
gosh.
up in my little seating area up top.
Yes.
They dig everything out and just destroy it. But I love this potting bench. And
Thank
then
you.
look what she did over here. And she gave me some of these, but these are the most awesome little they're like
they're-
siding clips.
Yeah, they're little clips. A lot of times they'll come off when you pull off. But see, they're little clips, and they hook underneath.
And they're perfect for siding.
Yeah.
She gave me some, and I love them.
And I use them for all kinds of stuff, and they're stronger than you think.
They
I wasn't
really are.
thinking- Like I've got this here. I would probably go much heavier than this though, because I'd be worried about pulling on
Yeah.
my siding. But oh, there's my frog again. I think last time
He was.
there he is. He's back there again. I keep finding him. I've had him for about 2 years now. It might not be the same one. It may be his son or something. But
That's hilarious.
He just hangs out.
He said, he's a flower frog.
Yes,
He's by the flower. Yes. That's pretty. The flower, he's watching out for his brothers and sisters, the flower frogs. That's so funny. Well, Elizabeth, it was so awesome seeing all the new stuff you did, and I cannot wait to see the rest of it once you get it all done.
Yeah.
But thank you for letting us come and take a look at your new ceilings and your new paint and your bathroom. Everything looks so good.
Thank you. I think my bathroom is I don't know. It's a toss up between my bathroom and my sink.
I love the sink. Yes, I love the sink too.
Like I said, white porcelain sinks are hard to keep clean, but it's worth it.
It's gorgeous. Yes.
Barkeeper's friend is your friend. But I can't wait. And at Christmas time, hope y'all come back.
Oh,
come
for
back
sure.
Christmas, and I've got some ideas I want to do. And I thank you, Kayla, for coming. Remember, I texted you and said,
Yes.
hey, you want to do a fall so that it make me get in gear? And
Yes.
Of course, I still didn't finish. But
I don't care. Everything is perfect, and we love it. And you're one of the favorites here.
well, thank you.
Thank you so much. Now, me and Elizabeth can go get some lunch.
Yes, either you want Mexican or do you want Chinese? Or
I don't discriminate. I like it all. So
I like it all.
we got to figure it out. But
Yeah.
thank you so much, Elizabeth. And thank y'all for tuning in. Hope you enjoy.
Bye.